Samantha and I head over to New Zealand. And if you're not aware, New Zealand is a 2.5 to 3 hour flight from Australia, well, Melbourne to New Zealand. We popped off to Queenstown and then we went up to Auckland. Luckily for me, the Auckland Armoured Combat Team was more than happy to have me come train with them. But before we do that, let's go over New Zealand and some of the cool things I did. I know this is a Buhurt channel, but New Zealand is so bloody beautiful that I had to share it with everyone. And if you haven't been to New Zealand, put it on your bucket list. There are a lot of things to do, like the rope drop, and plenty of other adrenaline-focused activities to do in New Zealand. But for me, the most standout moment of the trip, and nearly all my trips I've done overseas, is Hobbiton. Once again, I know this is a Buhurt channel, but Hobbiton is a massive part of my life. Hobbiton. Lord of the Rings is a massive part of my life. So here's just a few clips of how awesome it is. If you haven't been there before, you haven't planned to go there before, and you are a Lord of the Rings fan, go there. They do it so well. It's the original set from Lord of the Rings. When I say original, they did take it down and then build it back up for the movie, the Hobbit movies. But now they've made it out of sustainable material that it'll be there forever. And it's really awesome that they run tours and they don't crowd the place. So they run tours, and then there's maybe 2 other tours in front of you. And then at the end, when you go to the Green Dragon for a drink and some food, it's not packed. You can get a table and sit outside and look over the thing. It was just amazing, and just talking about it makes me smile. So enough of me nerding out. Let's go into the Auckland Buhurt Team. To find this beautiful team, you need to head to Auckland, which is on the North Island of New Zealand. Guess what? It's up north, and here it is in the city, once again in the north of the city. Make your way to high top Scaffolding, park on the left and walk around to the back, and you'll see a few people ready to bash. We started off the session doing some technique work. My throw of the month, throw of the month for the Team Kraken is the Sasai. So I went through some basics of the Sasai, ran through the team. Then we went through some sword work. So we went through some sword work for pro fighting, and then we had some open sparring. And yeah, it was a great session. Then obviously we had to warm down with a warm down exercise. And is it a warm down if you have to put exercise in it? No, but it's a great way of learning names. It's doing burpees, finding people's names, and jumping over them. Before we start talking to the team, this is a full Buhurt team that does fight internationally. Their last fight was at Trans-Tasman Cup, and they fought extremely well. Here's the footage of them having a bash. That is them on the left-hand side. They are versing the Orange Ruckus, I believe it is. Beautiful takedown. Another takedown on the left-hand flank. So it's now 3v5. I think they get another takedown here, and then the footy plays on. But that's the team. Here with Colm from the Auckland Armoured Combat Group here in Auckland. Give us a rundown on your club. Where you guys at? How do people join?
Yeah, so this is Auckland Armoured Combat. We're based in the North Shore in Auckland. We train twice a week. We train with soft kit and armour, and you don't need any armour or anything. Just come along with yourself and a bottle of water and you'll be all good. If you want to, we've been a team since 2019.
Give us a rundown of your history in Buhurt, your age, first tournament, and your best and worst parts of Buhurt.
I'm 28. I've been doing Buhurt for 25 years. I started off in Cork, Ireland, with the team there in Knights of Munster. I've been in New Zealand now 2 years, and I've been captain of Auckland Armoured Combat for 1 year. I kind of specialise in longsword, and in Buhurt I like to be a number 1 or this fighter with a sword and buckler. I suppose my favourite time really was like when I initially came over here, and it was being able to meet everybody from the whole country all at once at a big tournament like the recent Trans-Tasman. And being able to fight everybody from Australia and New Zealand, but like I've got friends all over New Zealand now. And
yeah.
As an immigrant coming into the country, I would be blessed with that.
Well, the best part of the sport is when you travel the world, you meet people and you get to fight them firstly, which is amazing. And they can show you around the country, and then as soon as you fight someone, you got friends for life. As soon as you
instant icebreaker.
Exactly. Like, remember that time I hit you with that axe? Fantastic. But thank you so much for having me at your gym and letting me come train with you guys. I'm going to interview or talk to some of your fighters as well. Please thank you so much. I don't like this as much as you guys don't like it.
She loves it.
Yeah, she loves it. All right.
Yeah, Devon. Hi.
Devon, hi, how are you? How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. And how did you get into the sport?
I saw someone on TikTok doing it.
TikTok,
Yeah.
that's a very good marketing tool. When was your first fight? In Armour?
November. Oh no, February. February meat stock.
2024?
Yeah.
Meat stock,
First
fantastic.
proper fight, yeah.
Best thing about Buhurt?
Best thing about Birkdale people.
People. Worst thing about Buhurt? People. Okay.
The waiting time for Armour.
Yeah, exactly, Armour. What is your biggest tip for beginners in the sport?
Be okay with not getting it straight away.
Yeah.
It's not something that comes naturally to a lot of people unless you've done something similar. So being really comfortable with not being good at it and just learning from your mistakes, because when it clicks, it does click. It just takes a while, and then you get an Armour and it's so much harder, and then you've got to let it click again. So be gentle with yourself.
Be gentle, be gentle.
Be gentle with yourself and not with others.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, you're in. I'm going to point you. Everyone get in. Everyone's getting in, because if you wait here long enough to make me feel awkward about it, you have to be in it. Come over here.
In from the flag.
Right.
Talk.
Fant-
I'm Michael, I'm 28. First fight was Trans-Tasman this year.
Fantastic. How'd you go?
We lost most of our fights,
No,
but it was...
how did you go personally? Did you find
it was great.
Really good, yeah?
Great learning experience, and
Fantastic.
I think chucked in the deep end was how I should learn. I think.
Best thing about Buhurt?
The community.
Community? Yeah.
Pretty open and accepting and honest.
Yeah. The worst thing about Buhurt?
Probably getting hold of gear in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Like Devon said. It's pretty
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it's the waiting times are insane. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to throw out there?
No, I'm good. Oh, thank you very much for the training.
Oh, no, anytime. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no,
You're all going to be excellent fighters. Like, there's no one here that I was like, maybe give up the sport, but you'll do really well. Amber, you're up. Amber, everyone. Sorry, what was your name?
Amber.
Amber. How old are you? Where are you from? All that jazz. How'd you get into the sport?
I'm 36.
36.
From Dublin, Auckland, or Dublin in Ireland.
Ireland, yeah.
And lived in Auckland for 12 years.
Beautiful. Awesome. Well, then that's perfect. What is the best thing about the sport being so new?
It's just good fun, and the people are good fun.
Fantastic. And the worst thing for being new? Like, what is the one thing you're like?
Coordination's
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Something I need to get used to.
But the best thing about that is you're so new. You've got so
Yeah.
far to go. So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be like that.
And the gear is expensive. Yeah.
Buy once, cry once. Is what they say.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say?
No, just thanks for coming.
You're up. Here he is. You look quite stocky, dude. You lift weights. You're jacked up. I like that.
man.
Get you right in. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Name, age, how are you? Go for it.
Cameron, been here for about 4 months, and 28.
28, yeah. Fantastic. What's how did you find out about the sport?
Beers and Brawls. So every few months they do a Beers and Brawls in Beer Spot, which is how
Is
me and
that
my
somewhere around
friends
here?
Yeah, Northcote Beer Spot. Really, really cool.
Is that like an event, annual event? Every 2 months?
Fairly sporadic.
Every 2 months?
Had a break, but there'll be more next year.
Beer brawls.
Beers and rolls.
Beers and brawls. Favorite thing about Buhurt?
You get to put on armor and fight other people in armor, which is like most of it, but it's very, very cool.
Yeah. And the worst part? If it isn't waiting for armor.
An axe up the ass.
It does actually, it really does hurt. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
Get off the gear, big man. Ethan, you're in. My boy Ethan. We chat. What's up? What's your name, sorry?
Ethan.
Oh, Ethan. Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, dude. Age, how'd you get to the sport?
33.
33, same
Okay.
age.
Yes.
91 maybe?
Yeah.
Dang it. That's it. God, I knew you were handsome for a reason. Keep going, sorry.
Got into it, just saw a mate of mine on Instagram.
Favourite part of Buhurt?
Combining something super geeky with something sporty.
Good, that's an excellent answer. That's an excellent answer. Okay. What's your least favourite part about it? Apart from the armour time, no armour time. Anything else?
The lack of fighters.
Yeah.
In New Zealand especially.
Yeah, fantastic. Thanks so much. Anything else you want to throw in there?
Nah.
No, nothing. If you want to come down to, if you're in the Auckland area, you want to come fight, message Auckland Armoured Combat Group. Colm will be there and hit you back quite quickly. So.
Yep. It's Auckland Armour on Instagram and TikTok, and Auckland Armoured Combat on Facebook.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thanks, Dan.
Notification bell.
Just at the Green Dragon, had ourselves a ginger beer in front of the mill. Quite a famous mill. How's your day been, Samantha? Pretty good?
It's been good.
It's like 24 years I've been waiting to come here.